Tue les cranium tuese.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Tales of the Abyss. So, why are we here gambling?
Well, you may remember last time I was trying to look for party members to talk to before the big showdown with Van at the absorption gate, and then I went to the inn and triggered the next cutscene.
Oh, right.
Without finding Guy. Turns out Guy is here at the casino.
What the fuck? But hold on, before talking to Guy,
Oops.
or after, we need to read something.
What's up? You look serious. Really? Well, maybe so. We are going to fight Master Van after all. Yep, we're going to fight Van. Sorry. I was just thinking about when we were kids. That's right, you and Master Van were childhood friends. Well, yeah. I used to be scared of everything. My sister used to scold me for not being a man. It was Van who always defended me. It's hard for me to imagine Master Van having been a child. Don't be stupid. Everyone was a kid once. Even you. 7 years old is still a child, you know. What are you talking about? I don't remember being that young. You idiot. You're only 7 now. Oh, that's what you meant. You've got 13 years before you're an adult. Enjoy your childhood. Guy, thanks. I'm glad I grew up with you. Come on, say shut up, or what a pain, or something. That'd be more like you. Alright, when this is all over, I'll say, man, that was a pain. Just don't say it in front of His Majesty. He'll give you that look of his. Well, that was sweet. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Annis.
But maybe we should read something first?
Fuck! We should read something. That's what you were trying to tell me. Now I have to figure out where we were. I hope we can find the we took care of fixing up the passage ring. Now we just have to do the one on Mount Rainiel. But we decided to go back to Belkin first and see how Spinoza's coming. And distant siblings. It looks like Jade's plan is going to work. Let me see if I can remember the details well enough to write them down. The outer lands are held between the dividing line pushing them upwards and the planet's gravity pulling them downwards. It's just like how if you pull on something from both sides with equal force, it won't go anywhere. So when we start lowering the outer lands, it'll create a downward force underneath the dividing line, and that should act as a membrane to push the miasma back into the core. After that, if we close off the Sephiroth, that should prevent any more miasma from leaking out. Of course, a little bit will come out with the planet storm, but the miasma probably won't leave that stream. Jade knows more about that than I do anyway. That takes care of the miasma, so that just leaves the passage ring on Mount Rainiel. We decided to rest at the inn while Tyr picked up some more medicine. When we got up the next morning, Tyr still hadn't returned. Apparently Ash came to Belgend and the two of them headed off for Orshan Cavern. Did Ash find something? Let's go after them. We found Legretta in Orshan Cavern. It looks like Master Van really was using those facilities we found at the far end of the cavern, but apparently they're not going to use this place any longer. Legretta had been told by Master Van to let us through. She said she'll settle things at Mount Rainiel and left. Okay, let's go find Tyr and Ash. Tyr and Ash were arguing with Master Van in that room with all the Thaumacrie equipment. There we heard that Master Van was planning to use the seventh phonon, Lorelei, to create a replica of the entire world. As the vibration of the core grows, so does the strength of the planet storm, and the total volume of seventh phonons in the world increases. He's going to use those seventh phonons for his Thaumacrie, and once he finishes, he'll use Ash's hyper-resonance to destroy Lorelei, getting rid of the seventh phonon and preventing the score from being read. That's the new world Master Van's trying to build. Why does he have to go to that extreme? With my existence, the world has already diverged from the score. Tyr tried to convince Master Van to stop, but he wouldn't listen. He disappeared, and Ash left as well. We decided to head for Sheridan and hear what Tyr had to say. Showdown with the God Generals. We reached Sheridan and were looking for a good place to talk when Aston suggested the meeting hall to us. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's borrow it. Tyr said that the reason she ran off alone like that was because she thought miasma might be accumulating inside Master Van's body just like it was with her. And she wanted to try just once more to convince him to stop his plan, but Master Van didn't listen. Tyr seems to have resolved to fight Master Van. That's the only way left to stop him. It must be hard on her. But it's Tyr's decision. None of us can interfere. We set out for Ketterberg Bay to head for Mount Rainiel. When we stopped in Ketterberg to pick up information about Mount Rainiel, Nefri came and told us that Dist had collapsed in the town square. I guess he really had come and had been waiting dutifully for Jade. What an idiot. Dist might know something about how Mount Rainiel has been recently. We headed to the hotel where Dist had been carried. Thanks to Jade's expertise, we were able to get information about Mount Rainiel from Dist. The military police carried him off, so that's one more of the God Generals taken care of.
Whoa.
Okay, that may not be the nicest way to write about them. Now we just have to operate the passage ring in Mount Rainiel. Let's hurry. We reached Mount Rainiel and found it covered in snow. It won't be easy climbing this. We'll have to watch out for avalanches in particular. As Legretta had said, she was waiting on Mount Rainiel, along with Largo and Arietta, the remainder of the God Generals aside from Ash. They refused to listen to us. How can they go along with Master Van's plan? They're original human beings too. We ended up having to fight them. But right after the battle, maybe because of all the noise and activity, an avalanche occurred and swallowed up both us and the God Generals. When I came to, the God Generals were gone. They must have been thrown into the ravine by the avalanche. We were lucky enough to have landed on a ledge, maybe because of where we were standing. And it just happened that the Dothic Seal was nearby, so we headed for the passage ring. I still call hacks. We operated the passage ring as usual, but we had a nasty surprise in store for us. The work we did here connected all the Sephiroth except the radiation gate to the absorption gate. But as soon as we did that, memory particles which make up the Sephiroth trees started flowing in reverse from the absorption gate.
Oh no!
Apparently Master Van had been waiting for us to connect all the Sephiroth, and he's taking advantage of that power to stimulate the core. That way he can destroy the Tartarus.
The fuck was that sound?
A siren? That way he can destroy the Tartarus, start the core vibrating again, and strengthen the planet storm. And as a result of what he's done, all of the Outer Lands except for the absorption gate are in danger of collapsing. Damn it!
Oh, fun.
If we don't stop Master Van, all our efforts will go for nothing. Right now, let's get back to Ketterberg. Sorry. I'm going to shake a hair off. I'm sorry.
You're good.
As we were leaving Mount Rainiel, Tyr wondered out loud why the God Generals could believe in Master Van's ideal. I was thinking the same thing. Is there something they believe in so strongly that they're willing to give their lives for it? Is that why they're cooperating with Master Van? We're working toward the same goal, the preservation of humanity. And yet the difference between a world that keeps the originals and one that kills them has set us at odds with each other. The decisive battle. In Ketterberg, Noel told us that the Albiori's hover drive had frozen over due to the low temperatures, and it would take the entire night to get back into working order. We have to prepare for tomorrow ourselves, so we split up to each do what we needed. I wonder what I'll do. Maybe I'll go and talk to everyone. And that's where we are. And now we can go talk to Anne.
everyone. Isn't she the one that will do the cutscene?
No, that's Tyr.
Oh.
Annis? Are you crying?
I'm not crying! I was just thinking about a bunch of stuff.
Don't try to hide it. I see the trails left behind by your tears.
Man, how cheesy. You sound like Guy.
I'm not trying to sound cool, I'm just worried about you.
Oh? So do you love me after all?
That's not what I meant!
Really? I might not mind marrying you now if you want.
Oh, gee.
Arietta died without ever getting the chance to marry someone. It must have been cold under all that snow.
So that's what you were crying for.
No, no, it wasn't. Ariana never knew Ariana never knew that the person she loved was no longer part of this world. But the Kauna knew it and used her, and she died because of it. It's just.
I don't think that's really the kind of person Master Van is. Then you haven't been paying attention, Luke.
You honor the Commandant way too much, Luke. Tyr's suffering because of him, and he used Ion just like Arietta. I hate that old fool!
Old fool?
Luke, get ready to fight. Tomorrow we're going to win.
I know.
Kick some ass.
I know. I won't lose. I have all of you with me. Now we can go back to the inn and trigger the cutscene with Tyr.
Yay! I'm crying in a corner because Arietta didn't get married and died underneath snow.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Arietta.
Arietta whines a lot. That's mean coming from me. But
Luke, could I speak to you?
Hmm?
The Colonel sent a letter to King Ingibert and Emperor Peony.
Did something happen?
He told them to prepare because we don't know when the Outer Lands will begin to descend.
Why? We still have the Absorption Gate and Radiation Gate left.
The Colonel said to keep this between you and me. Because of what Van has done, the Outer Lands could fall at any time. He said there may not be time to activate the Radiation Gate.
But we've set the Outer Lands to descend when the Radiation Gate is activated!
He seems to have a plan, though he said he wanted to avoid it if possible.
Okay, in other words, the two of us need to be ready to deal with it.
Right. Sorry to bother you. Sleep well. That all I have to say?
Apparently. Maybe I should double check that.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to take a short... Take a short
pause.
break. I'm going to cross-reference this part of the game and see if I can find where Tyr is actually hiding to speak with her, like everybody else. Alright, we're back. I'm just dumb and Tyr is out here.
All of Van's god generals but Dist are dead. All that's left is Van himself.
Tyr, are you really okay with fighting Master Van?
To tell the truth,
Yeah?
I don't want to. Van was like a father to me. Even after he left for the Outer Lands, he still came back to see me.
Yeah.
I loved him. That's why I wanted to make him stop this ridiculous plan.
Let's try talking to him again, Tyr.
It's impossible. He'll never listen.
Still, one last time. We'll start with what we can do, right?
You've changed.
What's with you all of a sudden?
People really can change. But Van doesn't think so. My brother is the biggest fool. The real slave to Yulia's school.
Tyr, if it's too painful, you don't have to come with us.
You idiot, I promised I'd watch you.
Tyr.
And besides, as his sister, it is my role to end his life.
Just don't push yourself.
Thanks, Luke.
There we go. That was the meaningful conversation we needed to have with her. Alright, let's go ahead and skip this part.
Okay.
is again! You're heading for the absorption gate right away, then? Okay.
Take care.
What do you want, replica? Didn't you call me? I heard that noise that always gives me headaches. The time must be drawing near. Who cares? Are you okay? Master Van wounded you. I don't need you worrying about me! What? If you've got something to say, say it! Thanks. Even though you hate me, you still keep helping us with everything. Don't get me wrong, I'm just using you! It's not for your sake! If you ever say that again, I'll kill you! Ash, come with us to stop Master Van. Let's stop him together. No! Why? Ash, your stomach is bleeding. Damn it! If I wasn't in this shape, I'd have headed for the absorption gate ages ago! If you don't take Van out, then I'll kill him. Even if I have to go down with him. All right. I swear I'll stop him. Not stop! Kill! Right. Somebody's a lot less well-adjusted than the other.
Well, I mean, how would you feel if somebody essentially took away your entire life and replaced you with somebody else?
Friends, family, loved ones.
That'd suck.
Especially at a fucking young age.
You'd be angry, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I can understand how Ash feels.
Along with other circumstances that we cannot tell during the stream because we know what happens, but the audience doesn't.
They finished the repairs on the Albiore. Noelle's waiting for us at the port.
Ion, are you feeling okay?
I'd like to say I'm fine, but I think I'd be a burden if I went with you.
Okay.
I'll await your return here. So, Annis, I want you to see things through for me.
Got it.
Well then, it's finally time. Are you ready, Luke? Yeah. Ready, guys?
Bet. I've got to go stop the Commandant's scheme for Ion.
Yes, even if we have to take his life. Tyr, are you really sure? Yes.
If Tyr is that resolved, we all need to be as well. We'll stop the reverse flow from the absorption gate and lower the outer lands. Even if it means fighting Master Van.
I'll do my best too.
I'm counting on you, Mew. Everyone. Let's go! To the absorption gate!
I
And
just
with...
love how bouncy Mew is, and he's so fucking adorable. And I'm guessing at this time we have to stop because it has been 30 minutes.
No, it hasn't.
So it's not.
We weren't recording while we were resetting everything.
Okay.
I was going to say the third world map music has started up, so we're officially in the last chapter of the game.
Oh my god. Girl talk.
I'll be praying for your safety. Please come back alive.
You say last chapter, but it's like the last arc of the game.
Yeah.
Because it's just as long.
It's just as long as the two chapters that came before.
Yeah.
So yeah, Skit, the night before girl talk.
I'm getting a little nervous.
As am I. The fate of Uldren rests in our hands. We can't lose this battle. Van shows no mercy to those who oppose his ideals, not even his own sister. We need the same resolve.
We have to give it everything we got.
Yes, for the sake of everyone who helped us get this far, and for the sake of the world. Even if it means taking my brother's life, we must see this through.
Tyr, don't push yourself too hard.
Remember, you are not fighting alone. Anis, Natalia, thank you. I think I've finally gotten Natalia's voice right after all this time. You know why? It's because I've been doing the same voice for Ava in Kyle's D&D game.
Yeah.
And one more the night before Guy Talk. This one is all me.
All you.
Guy, can I borrow you for some sword practice? Huh? What for all of a sudden? Are you worried, Luke? I've never fought a real battle with Master Van before, so yeah, I guess. Well, he's a top-class swordsman, and a 7th bonus on top of that. I can't blame you. To be honest, I'm scared. Really scared. But we can't lose this! Well, let's do it. I could use the workout myself. Perhaps I'll take advantage of this opportunity too. That's unusual. To what do we owe this honor? I'm not particularly fond of such activities, but after all, we can't afford to lose here. Yeah! Healer in the party, please.
I love that. The girls are all like, we're here for you, Tyr. Don't worry. Don't be so hard on yourself, Bob. And the boys are just like, let's fight each other.
Let's hone our skills, fight each other, and then go on to tomorrow, and then not worry about injuries.
Of course we won't worry about injuries. All we have to do is sleep at the inn. Here's a skit. The decisive battle. So this is it. Everything gets settled today.
The Outer Lands, the miasma, Van's ambition.
Mew.
I missed.
Mew said, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Sure has been an eventful journey, though.
Reminiscing like that is sure a sign of
Of old foginess, you know.
old foginess, you know.
Hey, I'm not that old.
You're fucking old.
It certainly forced us to confront what our duties truly are.
And we still have one duty left. Yeah, let's head for the absorption gate and stop Master Van.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Tyr contributed nothing to that conversation.
Yeah, her face was there.
She contributed a yeah. Noelle, darling, why did you park my Albiore in Ketterberg Bay? I left it on the grass.
Because where you parked at, it was going to get all rusted.
But in the
It's
water.
going to get more rusted in the water!
Cause salt water.
Alright, this is... I think they're flowing down?
It looks like a tornado being sucking, so why the fuck not? Yeah, it looks like it's going down.
Yeah, then this would be the absorption gate. And we're okay to stop here for this episode. Next time...
We face Van!
Well done, Jenny!
We might. This is a really long fucking dungeon.
Bye! Hey guys! Do you like our content? Do you want to support the show? Click the link in the description below to visit our donation page. All proceeds go towards new and better equipment and games you want to see us play. Everyone who donates will get a special shout out at the end of future videos, and we're currently working on setting up some special perks for you. If you don't want to donate, that's okay too. You can support us by subscribing and clicking that bell icon so you get notified whenever we put out a new video. A huge thank you to Kyle Sheridan for donating and helping to keep our show going.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Let's Voice Act Tales of the Abyss. If you want to watch the last episode, click the box on the left. Or if you want to listen to our fantasy journey of Dungeons & Dragons from our show called Saving Throw, then I suggest clicking the box on the right. So again, thanks for watching and see you next time. Janet!